Hello and welcome to another Primavera P6 lesson by Global Project Control. In this lesson, we want to talk about how you can create a variance report for the project. But before we want to go through these, we will cover some topics on this lesson, and this lesson will be separated to more than one video. So, how we will what topics we will cover. First of all, at the end of this video, we will cover how you can create a variance report with the help of the Primavera P6 and the Excel spreadsheet format, because Primavera P6 is useful for the talking between two scheduler, but when you want to talk to the project manager, then you need to have an Excel spreadsheet. Also, you can use this spreadsheet as a lookout plan to communicate with your team effectively. Okay, and this spreadsheet will be a dynamic one, so you can easily monitor the KPI based on your project information. I will suggest some timeline and some others based on the activity code which I already assigned to this project. But further than this, you need to customize it based on your project information. Let's begin. As you see over here, I have an updated program, and if I go to the assign baseline, you can see that I assign a baseline to this schedule. Before we want to go for detail, look at this one. I imported many information here. Variance, activity status, labor unit percent complete, activity percent complete. Let me to replace this one, for instance, to the schedule percent complete. Baseline project total float, baseline project finish, forecast finish. Some of these titles are not available in your system because I renamed them. Let me assign more space over here. These are the values, these are the columns which I have selected, and I rename, for instance, a start to forecast start. I rename the finish to forecast finish. Because in my point of view, why I did that? Because in my point of view, it will be more digestible with the other team when you rename the finish to forecast finish. We know that after the first update, it won't be the easy finish date. It will be forecast finish date. So some of them are renamed, some others not. For instance, variance baseline project duration changed to variance baseline duration. So these are my column recommendation for the variance report creation. If you want to create a variance report with the help of the Primavera P6, at least you need these columns. I hope you found this lesson helpful. Stay connected with us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and our Telegram channel for more lessons. You can also visit www.globalprojectcontrol.com to access all our courses and lessons in one place. Thank you for subscribing to the GPC YouTube channel.